What up,
What's up? What's
dude?
up? Man, chilling. Hey, I'm on my phone, so do you want me to do it like this or you want me to turn it kind of long ways?
Um, no, do it just like that. You're cool. Yeah,
All
you're good.
right.
What
All
are you
right.
doing?
Man, playing a little Fortnite, just chilling. Just
Is
chilling.
that what the is that what got in the way there for you? You had a little meeting with Fortnite.
Nah. I had a little thing to do with my dad that I forgot about, but we knocked it out.
Is that so?
Who
That's where you are right now during quarantine. You're just chilling down in Bama.
yeah, I am. Who we got in the background peeking?
Oh, that's my buddy, the dude from some of the videos that you might have seen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Man, y'all stuff's pretty funny now.
thanks, man. Yeah, he always he's kind of like low key a Steelers fan. Like he just kind of fucks with you guys. So he was always like, Duck, hell yeah. And then my wife's just in the back. Like, what?
My nickname's Duck, so I can relate.
Yeah.
For real?
My dad calls me Duck all the time. So
Really?
I walk really slow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's my
Hello.
wife, Riley.
Hello. Nice to meet you as well.
How's quarantine been going for you, man?
Man, dude, like I don't like tell most people this, it ain't changed anything I've done. I mean
Yeah. You're kind of just yeah.
I mean, like just cause like where I live, like I don't live in like the big city, so like, I can kinda get away with doing like I still go up to my high school like every day to work out and throw. Oh, hold on, you there? Someone tried to
Yeah.
call me.
You good?
Anyways, so man, I still go up to my high school and throw, work out, all that stuff, and then I still get to turkey hunt, fish. I mean, shit, it's work. I mean, man, I ain't nothing changed. Honestly, man, all it's done is just gave me a longer break at home.
There you go. Who are you throwing with? You just throwing to air down there, or what's the deal?
Nah, I got it. There's
Oh, Mac?
yeah, Mac, mainly Mac. Just, I mean, I'd like to get more people there, but Mac's like he always freaks out by having other people. So mainly just him. I get my brother out there to catch some. So just mainly them two, and then maybe another one here and there.
You got James Washington coming down do any hunting with you?
Man, dude, we're setting it up.
Yeah.
We're setting it up. I think he's hunting in Idaho with Ben right now. So
Really?
maybe I don't know. I don't know if that needs to go on the record, but I think
It's all right.
I think
Big Ben can do, Big Ben can do what he wants. You know what I mean?
yeah, he can do anything he wants.
So I've been playing. I'm not as up to date. I'm playing like NCAA 09 right now and like PS2. So I've been seeing. What have you been playing? You've been playing Fortnite. What other games you been playing?
Dude, Fortnite and a little bit of that new Call of Duty. Like, and when I say a little bit, I say like I played it twice, and then
Oh yeah.
I played Madden 20 for the first time with myself just a second ago
Hell yeah.
against my brother, and he killed me. But man, he was like, "Oh, we're gonna play on all Madden." I was like, "Dude, I've never played this game yet." And he was like, "Oh, it don't matter." And then,
Well, I got a weird thing. Like, I don't like to play football games that are past like the year 09 because I feel like now it's too realistic, dude. And obviously you can speak to it, but I'm like, I'm not.
yes, it's not like a video game.
Yeah, like I mean, going up
Dude,
against real Ravens against as compared to Ravens and Madden 17 or whatever, probably a little different. But I'm just like, dude, I'm not trying to like read defenses and call audibles. I just want to use the bomb and score.
Exactly, and I don't know which year it switched over. I want to say like 07 around there.
Yeah.
But like I remember like playing NCAA, like the dudes used to be so fast and like you do the spin move, and like now it's like everything's so slow, and it's just like, dude, come on.
Man.
I mean, I miss the days when I could like create myself, spat myself up, 99 big buff guy.
So
But
you didn't bring out spats last season. Why didn't you go with any spats? Are you not allowed?
that's not me. I just meant creative player.
Man. I don't know. When Jalen Hurts came out with the spats this year for Oklahoma, I was like, automatically the coolest player now. So
Yeah, dude. Honestly though, my favorite game to play is NHL hockey. Like,
okay,
I rather play hockey than any game. So
you just fuck people up. dude.
Nah, dude, I just score all the time. I'm pretty good at it. I just haven't played it because I got a new Xbox like a month ago and been too lazy to download it.
You don't, you don't strike me as a 2K guy. I feel like not a lot of 2K
No,
in Alabama.
no, I haven't, dude. I don't think I've ever played 2K.
Are you? Can you play basketball? Like, are you pretty good at basketball?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm a shooter, but no, I don't ever play 2K.
Of course, Duck's a shooter. That makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's all the rage up here being a basketball state. People love to. I mean, they like worship 2K, but
Yeah,
it's
where where you live at?
Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. People are always like, "So you're a Steelers fan?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm a Steelers fan." I don't really feel like explaining it, but I just roll with the Steelers. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like just like I've been to the most random places, and there would be like big time Steeler fans. Like on the bye week when I went up to Canada to go duck hunting, dude, there's like this farmer that we're hunting on his land, and he was like the biggest Steelers fan. And he was like, "Man, we signed my combine, and it's like a $800,000 machine." He's like, "Dude, sign it, sign it." I'm just like, man, crazy places, man. I was out in Oklahoma last week doing a little hunting, and there was a fan out there. So I mean, it's crazy the places that like I meet Steeler fans.
That's like, oh yeah, that's like the origin of why I am is because like a place like Oklahoma, obviously Canada, like they don't got a team, so why not roll with
Yeah,
the Steelers? Because fucking Steelers. And so my dad was just a fan before the Colts got here, and he was like, "No, I'm not gonna be a Colts fan. We'll roll with the Steelers." So thank God he did. You know what I mean? So
there you go.
I feel like I just want to hear you like the way you say bye week and the way you say farm. That's unreal, man. You need to like be a narrator for a story or something, like an audio book,
Man, maybe that'll be my future.
right? All right. I need to ask you. Let's talk a little bit about last season, man, because obviously Duck Hodges becomes Duck Hodges on a big scale last year. I mean, what was that like for you, dude? What was that overnight? Just like, bam, I'm Duck Hodges.
Man, it was crazy. So like I've always been called Duck ever since my freshman year of college, but like just like man, just the way everything happened this past season as far as, like so when I got done with college, like I broke the all-time FCS passing, broke Steve McNair's record and all this, and so I was like, man, there's a chance maybe I'll get drafted, but like, for sure get picked up as like a free agent. And man, like the draft went and like neither of that happened. And then I had two teams calling me, the Steelers and the Giants, and they were like, "Hey, want to come to our rookie mini camp on like a tryout?" And I ended up going to both of them because the Giants was like the week before, and I knew the Giants like I probably nothing was going to happen because they drafted Daniel Jones, and so I was like, I'm still gonna go just to kind of see what it's like, and then went to the Steelers, and I think the first thing they asked me about Daniel Jones was like, how's Daniel Jones, and before I say this, Daniel Jones is my boy, but I think I said like something like, I mean, he's not $20 million better than I am, and went
Yeah.
went the whole weekend, made the team, was there all summer. Thought I had a really good preseason. I knew that I was like balling out in practice and stuff. Um, I was honestly like really surprised that they cut me, and then they brought me back a week later, and it was like I had one coach tell me like, "Oh, like we were planning on bringing you back," and I was like, "Nah, I wish y'all had told me that. That way, I'm not back home thinking about what I'm going to do with my life." And then, so I got back to practice squad, and then so like when I got back, the first game that I was back like in Pittsburgh, like I was like, so like this year with the practice squad, they gave like tickets to sit in the stands, and I went the first half, and then I was like, man, I gotta go move into my apartment, and then like as soon as I walked out of the stadium, I had people texting me like, dude, like what happened? What happened to Ben? I'm like, what do you mean? And then I found out he got hurt. The next day they moved me up to 53 man, and then like literally like what 3 or 4 weeks later, like I'm starting my first game. It's just, man, it was just crazy. Like the first game, like out in LA, got the win. Gave me even more confidence, and Mason came back, and then I ended up playing some more, and it was just, man, it was just awesome. It was awesome to see like the whole Duck thing come alive. Just because, I mean, at first, like when I first started getting called Duck, I was like, man, that's not really a good nickname for a quarterback to be called Duck. But man, it was cool, man. Everyone got on the Duck train, and
Yeah.
they might be off of it now, but it was fun. It was it was really fun for a while, and man, I know that I learned a lot.
You've created a lore. Like you'll be able to go back to Pittsburgh or any Steelers bar across the country and automatically just be like, "Oh, Duck Hodges, yeah, sign our wall," and here's from
yeah, man, dude. Like when I look back on this season, man, like I think, I mean, overall, like I think it was like still a great season for me. Like, I mean, when I got signed back, like, I don't think they were, preparing me to play. Not, I don't mean like in a bad way, but like no one ever thought I was going to play this year, or like what happened. I don't think anyone thought it was going to happen, and came in there and won the first 3 games and started playing some good teams and didn't play as well, but I think I think I learned a lot, and I think I'm only going to continue to get better. So I'm excited to get back together with the team whenever that is, and start getting after it.
Was that weird with Mason? Like, yeah, there's a lot of back and forth there. Like that Bengals game, it had to be a little weird, right?
Man,
on the sideline when they're like, "Hey, Duck, you go, Mason, see ya."
I mean, man, at the time, and I think any quarterback would say this. At the time, I wasn't thinking this is weird. I was thinking, like, fuck yeah, like let's go in here and do this. And
yeah.
I think the third play is when I threw that bomb to James Washington, and I was just like, shit. I was like, it's my fucking time. Like, let's go.
Probably the best ball of the season for like the team. I mean, that was a beauty. That was like post-motion.
It was nice. It was nice. But it's one of those things. Like after the game, like, man, I don't care what anyone says, man. There's always you always get that kind of no matter how like much of boys you are, like there's always that feeling that kind of it's still a little weird. But man, like we played it off great, man. Mason's a friend of mine, and he's a good teammate, and he helped me when I was playing, and I tried to help him, even as a rookie when he was playing. So man, we were trying to help for the team, but there's definitely still that kind of a little bit weird at the same time.
Were you glad that you didn't have to deal with Antonio Brown's nonsense all year, or would it have been nice to be like, throw it out there to AB?
Man, I've had so many people ask me like, man, what's Antonio Brown like? I'm like, bro, like he wasn't there when I was there.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. I know he's a great player. I know, like watching film on him. I mean, he did some crazy things that helped the team. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it was one of those things that like it's cool. Like it would have been cool, I guess, to like, oh, I was there for all that. But at the same time, it's also like I'm glad I'm not. So I don't know.
Hell yeah, dude. That guy. Hey, I'll say it for you. That guy, man. He fucked up a lot of different stuff. So I'm happy for you that you didn't have to deal with all that. That would have been, hey, you saw what he was doing to Big Ben, man. I mean, that would have been crazy. What about Big Ben though? I mean, what's your relationship like with him?
Man, I at least from my point of view, I think Ben likes me a lot. Man, I think we spend more time talking about like hunting than we do like anything. He would help me. He would help me on like game days and stuff, and help me with football. But like countless number of times, like before the game, we would just start talking about hunting or whatnot. But I think our relationship is good as it can be. I mean, I've told some people, I was like, man, like it's kind of like playing with like a dad out there. It's like kind of weird, like because he's just so much older. But
well, you're probably like what, 9 years old when he won like his first Super Bowl. I mean,
yeah, something like that. So, man, it's just one of those things. It's like I said, I think it's as good as it can be. And man, shoot, I don't want to hang out with Ben all the time outside of football, and I don't think he wants to hang out with me. I mean, the age difference is, so different. But I think we're gonna plan on doing a little turkey hunting if we ever get to go back here in a couple weeks, and so it's cool.
Or you just go up to Idaho with him, apparently.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
them down. Is that where the best turkey hunting is?
Nah, I don't even know what they're hunting up there. I think they're hunting like bear and wolves. Like
Holy shit.
they can have that. They can have that.
That's not what you want to hear. I don't need flash on ESPN coming
Yeah.
across the James Washington
Yeah.
arm ripped off by a bear.
yeah. Cut that out. Cut that out.
What were your DMs like after you started? You were the starter and everything. Were they pretty wild?
Man, it was. Yeah, and it was like, man, it was just all types of different people and all kinds of different messages. But like, it was cool. It was cool to see the all the support.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. Well, I'm married, so we'll stay away from the whole DM stuff. I'm just like
you know how it goes. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I know how it goes, man. Big football player. Are you really 6'1"?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 6'2" with cleats on.
Man, dude, I'd say like a legit 6'1" with cleats on. Honestly.
No, I believe it, but it's just like I just remember. It's so weird going from like.
No, I'm just saying like I think I'm more 6'1" with cleats on than I am like 6'2".
But it's just even tougher spot for you because Steelers fans go from Big Ben, who his fucking name is Big Ben. He's like his big offensive lineman, and then you come in just like a perfectly normal size, like regular quarterback in the NFL. And my mom's like, "Oh my God, we're sitting there watching the game. She's like, Duck, he's just so little out there. I'm like, Mom, he's all right. Like, he can handle his shit. Just shut up.
Yeah, people used to ask me like, people used to ask me, I think after the draft or something. Not this draft, but like the draft I came out of. People used to ask me, like, man, like how tall are you? And I would just always tell them, man, I'm taller than the number 1 draft pick, which was Kyler Murray. So.
Man, you got some good responses. You need to let's do some T-shirts or something. That $20 million line was great. You really said that to the Giants? That's some baller shit.
No. I didn't, not to the Giants. Not to the Giants. When I came to Pittsburgh, they, I think when I walked in to meet Randy and Matt Sims, the coaches, I think that's the first thing they asked me. They're like, man, how's Daniel Jones, or how's Daniel Jones compared to you? And that was just me, trying to be confident and stuff and whatnot. And I think I told him, like, I don't think he's $20 million better than me. And I just threw that out there because I assumed he got about $20 million after taxes and everything. And dude, taxes in the NFL suck. Oh my gosh.
So do you guys you get paid in like whatever state you're playing in that week, right?
Yeah.
So then you're hoping you want to play in like Florida and Texas all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to be like Tampa, and that's why, dude. Like anytime like the games, like we played like in Chargers and the 49ers, I was like, dude, this sucks, man. Texas is gonna kill us.
You basically got out of there with nothing then in LA. And they're like, shit, they're raking you over the coals out there. That's why Brady went to Tampa Bay. That's right,
dude. Look, it could be.
He wanted to cash in. I'm surprised that more people don't. Yeah, Tom Brady, good call there, man. Hey, you and Johnny Holton's handshake, how'd that come about? How long did that take y'all?
Man, yeah, dude, I think it took us about 10 seconds, man. It's just he came up with it. It's pretty simple. We'd been doing it like a couple weeks in practice. And then Johnny is probably one of my like biggest fans on the team. Like he would always be like, it's duck time, and then like. And when we got in there against the Bengals and then hit it, we'd actually done it against the Chargers. You just can't see it; they cut it off. So he's like, anytime you're in there, like we gotta do it because it's gonna be, the camera's gonna be on us. So, man, we hit it, and man, shit, people loved it. So we just trying to do what we can for the fans.
That's a really good gift, man. Do you guys like social media is what it is now? Like,
yeah.
How much of that are you like, damn, it's gonna be like. After you make a sweet play, you're like, that's going to be a tight pick there. That's going to be a good Instagram photo after the game.
Man, like, I don't – like, during, like, the game, like, I'm not – like, I don't think about that at least I don't. I I would bet that there's some people like, man, like if they score a touchdown, they're like, I gotta do something that like I gotta throw up on the gram. But man, there's sometimes like when I threw that bomb to James Washington, like I knew after the game like that was gonna be like all over. So
Oh yeah. No, it was. What was your favorite play from this year? Well, what's one that you're like, take away the James Washington bomb? Because I feel
yeah,
like that's, like I said, poetry in motion. What's the one where you're like,
yeah,
that was it?
man. I got two that I can think of. Man, so the first one's got to be my first touchdown to James Conner against the Chargers, just because I mean my
Oh,
first NFL touchdown. But dude, I think the other play that like I'm like that's it is like the touchdown I threw to James Washington against the Browns, like right there before halftime, just because I was like, dude, like because I was a big Baker Mayfield fan, like when he was in college and stuff, and then I was like, well, I'm about to beat this guy, like
yep.
so that was the one, and that was crazy too to beat Baker and then turn around next week and beat like Kyler in the back to back one picks Heisman. I was just like, I think it was funny. I had a bunch of friends hit me up when we played the Cardinals, and they were like showing like Kyler Murray's like $32 million signing bonus, and they were showing like my $1,000 signing bonus. So
Yep.
I was just like, crazy how things work.
That's yeah, dude. I forgot that was back-to-back weeks with those. I think I had two that I really, really liked. One, which was like I feel like not a lot of people will remember, but it always stuck out to me when you came in against the Ravens. Actually, I got three for you. Two
When
against the
when
Ravens.
when I made that long run,
You made the long run, and I was like, okay, hell yeah, like situational, steps up, takes off, love it. And then the first throw that you made against the Ravens when you came in, because we're all like, what the fuck, man? Like, Duck, like, we're, I mean, all our quarterbacks are just going down, like, holy shit, what's going on? And then you come in and you're just not even phased, and you just throw that dart on that out route. And I was like, we're cool.
did I throw that one to Deontay Johnson?
I think so.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that because now that I think about it, that play right there was like when I knew like, hey, I can play in this league because like I remember like going in, the Ravens were doing like a man-to-man zero blitz pressure, and I remember like I forgot the code, so I wanted to change the protection, but I forgot the code word of the name. And I was like, I went up there and I said a name and it wasn't the one, and they all looked at me like pouncing on them like, what the fuck? And I was like, and then I thought of like what the protection was, so I just called the protection but not the code word. But we got it worked out, and then I threw that because I think it was a third down. I think I threw him a little comeback or a little 10-yard stop on the outside, and he caught it. And that's when I was like, dude, I can play in this league because I remember I think I had Earl Thomas like right in my face and everything. But yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that one because that one was one that was like, let's go,
Did you think about calling a timeout in that situation? Because I'd have been shitting my pants. Like,
dude. Absolutely not. If I can. I mean, I can't call a timeout my first drive of my NFL career. Timeout. Oh, dude, that would have been awful.
you're just rolling with it. If they come zero and just get you, then on to the next one. That one, and then another one to Deontay and the Arizona game. That
Oh yeah, that touchdown.
long ass throw that he made out to the side, in the corner of the end zone. That was nice, man.
Yeah, that was a good one. It was and those that you mentioned are probably like better plays, but I don't think of them as much. But yeah, that was one because I remember it was a low snap. I caught it, though I threw it like fading away. So man, it was fun, dude. It's pretty awesome to like sit here and like say like, hey, like I played like quarterback in the NFL. Like I forget like how many people like can say that.
Yeah, dude, for sure. What's that hat you got on there?
Man, it's my Lucky Hunt hat.
That's
Can you see it?
right there. Yeah, a few ducks hanging out. Season of Hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. What is that?
Yeah.
Hunting season, or what does that mean?
Ah, man, dude. Honestly, it can mean a couple different things. I just thought the patch was cool.
It is.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I hate duck hunting or hate ducks. Like that's not it. But whatever.
I don't have to like blurt it out or anything, do I? Like it's like it's good.
Oh no, yeah, it's good. It's good.
All right. Let's see. What have you been eating on during quarantine?
Dude, steak, chicken, all
Well,
the
snacks. Like what are your snacks that you go to?
man, dude. I'm not really like a big snack guy. Like I'm not like
Good for you.
I mean, if I had to pick
Gotta
one, if I had to pick one, like I'm a big fan of like I got two. I got Cool Ranch Doritos, and then I got some like extra flavored blasted goldfish. That's my two.
What?
What kind of goldfish are they?
You just said extra cheese blasted.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus
like the
Christ.
blasted ones. Those are like the
Yeah.
snacks then.
You can't go back to normal after you get the
No.
blast.
No, you can't.
The
And
regular
then if that
like eating oyster crackers from Steak and Shake, if you go back to those, like they're just so bland after you've had the blasted ones.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
What about Pop-Tarts? You a Pop-Tart guy though?
man, I'll eat a chocolate Pop-Tart every now and then, but that's it.
Chocolate fudge?
Yeah,
Do you go toasted or do you just eat them regular?
dude, 8 seconds in the microwave, not a second longer.
8 seconds in the microwave. Just on like a plate or in the packet?
Yeah, just on a plate.
I'm a big Pop-Tart. I'm a
Eight.
Pop-Tart
Now I know that's good for the chocolate. I don't know if that would be good for anything else, but 8 seconds chocolate fudge.
Do you dip them in like milk or anything?
Nope.
Nope, straight up. That's like it has the inside just warm enough, you know?
Yes.
You gotta eat
Dude,
them quick then.
I'll tell you something else about the Pop-Tart. I always like pick off the crust. I don't ever eat the crust.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
Does he do that with PB&J?
PB&J crust or no? You got
No, that's good. That's good. But just Pop-Tart crust, dude. I gotta take it off.
don't got time for it. Yeah, that's cool. You don't ever do the unfrosted Pop-Tart, do you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good man. Good man there. What else do I got here? I asked Cam Hayward this because I know he's a Star Wars and a Marvel guy. What you
Okay.
guy at all? You big movie buff?
Dude, Star Wars and Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. So you are a sci-fi guy.
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of disappointed in the new Star Wars they got coming out. Over the past couple.
Weren't a
I
fan
like to do what?
You weren't a fan of those?
I mean, they were. It's just, dude. I just feel like it's hard to have good Star Wars without Darth Vader. I mean, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
You can't top the OGs, man. You know, like the first three that came out. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's tough to go away from those. So I feel you there. They were here or there. You know, I liked them, but it wasn't like I wasn't in love with them like the OG.
Yeah, exactly.
You do a Mike Tomlin impression at all?
Nah, I can't.
You can't.
Nah.
Is he? You always hear like national media people talking about how he's a player's coach. Is he like cool dude like that, or is he pretty intimidating when you get in there?
No, he's definitely super cool. He is a player's coach. I just know he always like everything he says and does is like very like thought out, and it's almost like everything. Like I know it's not, but it almost seems like everything is just planned like to perfection with like what he says and does. Because that's just how he is. No, he's super cool though. I really enjoy playing for him.
You guys ever give him shit at all, or like kind of joke about it in the locker room about how like his phrases that he has? He talks.
Dude, yes, and man, he kind of jokes like with us like about him as well. So like he knows that we think they're funny, and he's got some other phrases that he says to the team that I'm not sure if it's the same ones, but he's got some good ones, man, that are pretty funny.
You got the can't live in your fears. The standard is a standard. What What's the other one that always gets me? I don't know. Just the little things he does when he says just like exceptional and like shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
The live in your fears one.
Exceptional.
I use live in your fears in like my everyday life. I'm like, yeah, should I get my third cup of coffee today? Can't live in your fears. Let's go.
It's funny. He starts off like all the meetings with like good morning, like no matter what time of the day it is, and it's just the way he says it. And then it was just funny because he sent us an email. Are we there? You good?
Yeah, good.
Anyways, he sent us an email like talking about this whole like quarantine and stuff, and like in the email he's like good morning, and it's just funny because you can like hear him saying it. And then there's one other one. What did he say? Oh, he used to always, and he always is like, you got develop skills relative to your position, and like he always says that, and man, people crack on him all the time about that, dude. It's just funny. So like even.
I don't know, man. It's just like funny. I mean, okay, so if you're like if you're a quarterback or if you're a lineman and you can like run pretty fast, like is that relative to your position? Like, it's not even
yeah, I don't know. It's just dude. Yeah, he's got some good stuff, and I always love it because he's always like his eyes real big.
Dude, those eyes.
Exceptional.
Wow. Getting a Mike Tomlin handshake has to be like getting a Johnny Carson like good job back in the day. Like I feel like if you've gotten like one of those stern handshakes with Coach T, you're in.
Yeah.
I just remember after a couple of your touchdowns, like I think it might have been that Deontay one. I was watching some of your highlights earlier today.
The one in the corner against Arizona, like you were talking about, he hit me with one of those. So
stuck it out firm. I was like, he's in. Duck's in.
Yeah.
All right, I did this with Cam too, and I wanted to see how different it would be on the offensive side. So we're gonna do a little quarantining with the Steelers. All right.
Okay.
Who would be the best teammate to quarantine with, in your mind?
As far as like what,
like you're quarantined during this time. So for however long we're doing this, it's been like a month and a half or whatever, and you got to be living with them. Not going out much. Who would it be?
Man, I mean, it's gonna be different for me just because like the stuff I like to do. Like for me, it would be James Washington.
Totally, yeah. Okay, James. Yeah, it's totally.
Yeah.
He said Minka because Minka wouldn't talk, but
that would suck. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, you can't clown around with Minka at all. But it's totally your answer. So don't think about what Cam would say. So you say James because you guys would be able to go out and throw passes and then do a little hunting and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Where's my lip? Shit.
Minka, what?
Yeah, no, he was like he wouldn't be annoying, and I was like, okay. I mean, that makes sense. Cam's got a couple kids. He's more of an older head, so he's
not
going to deal with a whole lot. Who would be the most annoying? Who would be like, all right, after a month, you got to go, dude. Maybe not like, yeah, like you don't dislike him, but it's just like, okay.
Yeah. Man, that's tough, dude. I think after a month, dude, I'm gonna go with Juju.
I knew you were gonna say that, dude. I knew it was gonna be Juju. Just too much lit, too much TikTok.
Too litty. Too
litty, man. He would have your ass doing the renegade and the woe and all that shit.
Exactly.
Are you on TikTok?
Nah, dude. I've had a lot of people tell me to make one, but I'm not on it.
Yeah, I think you do. It's kind of like my wife. She didn't want to get on it, and I was like, just get on it. And then she got on it like a week or two into quarantine, and now that's all she does. So
yeah,
if you do get on it, you'll go crazy with it. Yeah, I think you would do well though, man, with all your personality you got. Who would be the best cook? Who are you eating the best with?
Oh, dude. I mean, whoever. It's honestly like whoever gets stuck with me because like I'm a cook, I'm a chef, but I'm trying to think. I don't know of anyone that like that I know of that cooks like that.
What's your go-to? What are you whipping up? Like, what's your specialty?
Oh, dude, steak, anything on the grill, the steak. I made some salmon today, and that was fire.
Man,
Shoot, I mean,
you like
you name it. You
any?
name it, I'd cook it.
Well, you Southern guys, I feel like you got a different hold on food than what I would. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
You put any like bacon or anything crazy on your steak?
Nah, I don't.
Straight up steak. You like it?
Yeah.
You like it rare or is it well done?
No, just medium.
Right in the middle. My guy. I can deal with that. All right. And then everybody's got like happy hour. It's a big thing during this. People
Okay. Yeah.
living to drink. Who would be drinking the most? Who's looking forward to happy hour just to, smash some beers or something?
I mean, dude. I know I'm another strong contender for that one. I'm gonna have to go with Zach Gentry though. Tight end from Michigan. He loves some happy hour.
Big boy. He could put him down easily, I bet.
Oh yeah.
What about DeCastro? This was Hayward. Cam was like the lineman probably, and I was like, I feel like DeCastro is like meathead, like smash a beer on his head, but is he not?
Man, dude, it's one of those things. Like I don't know because never really like been out with the guy.
Yeah.
I could see it, and I mean I could really picture it, but I don't know.
He seems quiet. Like he seems like he kind of just goes about his business. Doesn't really want to. Classic.
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I know Chase Claypool. I'm excited. Claypool, nice pickup for the boys there. Big.
Yeah, he's pretty big. He's pretty big.
Number 11. Did you see that?
Is that what he's gonna wear?
That's official. Yeah. Number 11.
Yeah.
That'll look good. Shit, I was going to ask you one more. Yeah, so you said you could put him down pretty well. Was that what's your go-to beer choice then?
All right, man. Listen, don't make fun of me now. But I mean, if it was up to me, like I'm still gonna pick like just a fresh out of the cooler, full of ice. It's gotta come from the ice cooler. Just a Busch Light. I mean, it's just so good. It's great.
Your roots.
That's right, man. Stay with your roots. I'm sure you were probably, in your days at Stanford. I mean, that was probably the go-to then for you. I'm more of a I mean, I'd say a Busch Light in the South probably comparable to like a Bud Light up here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
I mean, dude. I mean, let's be honest. After about 5 or 6, they all start tasting the same, anyways. So,
my man, you got that right for sure. All right, man. Well, thanks for hopping on here tonight and just kind of shooting the shit. I'll have this up and it'll be on Barstool site and everything tomorrow. And like I said, thanks for hopping on. I'm glad that you're just kicking it and enjoying life down there during quarantine. And I know we'll be in touch. So thanks again. We'll talk soon, man.
yeah, for real. Hey, hit me up anytime, man. I know sometimes I don't text back for a couple of days, but I always will. Just trust I'll text back this anytime, man. Hit me up.
All right, bro. See ya.
All right, yep. Y'all be easy.